Everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB, and in today's episode, we will be discussing the Dubai Metaverse strategy. Dubai is the city of gold, the city of future, and the city of dreams. And since 2016, Dubai is also the city of blockchain. And lately, a lot of the cryptocurrency exchanges from all over the world have set up their base in Dubai. Binance, the world's leading cryptocurrency exchange, is planning to have its headquarters in Dubai. Crypto.com is in Dubai. FTX exchange is in Dubai. Even Kraken, the oldest cryptocurrency exchange in the world, has landed in the UAE. And Dubai also wants to be the city of Metaverse. Earlier in the month of May, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai and the Chairman of the Executive Council of Dubai, took to Twitter and laid down the foundation of the Dubai Metaverse strategy. And just a few days ago, the Dubai Metaverse strategy was officially launched. In today's episode, we will be exploring what the Dubai Metaverse strategy is, how you can be a part of it. And today's episode, we will also be exploring what is WARA, that is Dubai's Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, and which cryptocurrency exchange is involved with WARA and what role does the World Trade Center has to play in it. We will also look at the Dubai Metaverse Assembly and how it is connected to a massive event taking place at the Museum of the Future on the 28th and 29th of September, a massive event focusing on Metaverse and Dubai Metaverse strategy. And in October, there is an event called as Dubai Futures Forum, and we'll try to explore how it is all connected to the Dubai Metaverse strategy. So how did the whole Metaverse thing kick off? On the 3rd of May, Sheikh Hamdan took to Twitter and he tweeted the whole idea of establishing a Dubai Metaverse strategy. In fact, I'll just read out what he actually tweeted. On the 3rd of May at 11 p.m., he actually tweeted that today Dubai Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, that is WARA, made its debut in the Metaverse with the establishment of its Metaverse headquarters in the dynamic virtual world of the Sandbox. The initiative creates a new model to manage and expand Dubai government's operation. He tweeted this at 11 p.m., which is a bit strange, but it did make a lot of headlines in the mainstream news in Dubai. And also, a lot of the cryptocurrency online magazines started posting about it. Bitcoin.com covered it, Cointelegraph covered it, and pretty much everyone in the cryptocurrency sphere and the Metaverse industry were talking about the Dubai Metaverse strategy. So the news initially was that the Dubai Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, also called as WARA, made its debut in the Metaverse platform, the Sandbox. Now, Sandbox is one of the leading Metaverse platforms, along with Decentraland, CryptoVoxels, and quite the other few. In his tweet, there were also a follow-up tweets that mentioned that WARA's presence in the Metaverse will extend Dubai's services and regulatory power to audiences in an open technological expanse without constraints or borders. The move marks a new phase in Dubai's effort to be a key player in shaping the future of technology and government. If you are really curious about the whole Dubai Metaverse strategy, I would recommend go through his tweet on the 3rd of May. It does provide a lot of information. Now, it is also safe to assume that Dubai's WARA will be the governing body of the Dubai Metaverse strategy and its headquarters will be in the Sandbox platform. To be honest, I did try to check in the Sandbox platform, but I could not find the Metaverse headquarters. Most likely they might have renamed it something, or it could also be a work in progress. But if you guys do have any idea of the Dubai Metaverse headquarters in the Sandbox platform, please give me a shout out. So Dubai's WARA will be the governing body that takes care of the Dubai Metaverse strategy. It is going to be a central point of focus for the Metaverse headquarters. Definitely a great initiative by Dubai to attract local and international talent and set it as a focal point in the Metaverse. Now, the Dubai WARA is affiliated with the Dubai World Trade Center Authority. The Dubai World Trade Center is the place where the Future of Blockchain Summit started off since 2017. And to be honest, it just might be, if not one of the biggest blockchain events in the world. Since 2017, it has been taking place every year. A lot of the cryptocurrency platforms, a lot of the world-class blockchain speakers were at the event. And Binance, the world's leading cryptocurrency exchange, has partnered with Dubai World Trade Center. So VARA is a public entity that oversees Dubai's World Trade Center free zone. And Binance did sign a memorandum of understanding with VARA, which I'll be exploring it in a bit. Now, what VARA is, it is a new dedicated hub for emerging industries related to virtual assets, blockchain, cryptography, decentralized ledger, and even Metaverse. Going back in 2021 of December, Binance had signed a Memorandum of Understanding or MOU with the Dubai World Trade Center Authority to outline the vision of accelerating the setup of a new industry hub for global virtual assets. So Binance will help advance Dubai's commitment to establishing a new international virtual asset ecosystem that will generate long-term economic growth through digital innovation. And 2022, guys, has been the best year for Binance, with Dubai Metaverse strategy kicking in. And Binance having signed an MOU with the World Trade Center, the Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority is established, so Binance most likely will play a massive role in the Metaverse as well. Now, what that partnership means that Binance will participate in the knowledge sharing ecosystem by sharing its experience in collaborating with global regulators to aid the development of progressive virtual asset regulations. The goal is to assist crypto exchanges, businesses that offer blockchain and distributed ledger technology services, and a wide range of digital currencies and assets to become licensed in Dubai. If you are a startup, what I would strongly recommend is try to get in touch with Binance. Maybe if you have some contacts, try to build some relationship with Binance. And if you are a Metaverse startup, please keep in mind that having good contacts, good connections with Binance may just play a big role in getting your license approved. Now, do you think it is possible that Binance could have convinced UAE government about the benefits of Dubai Metaverse strategy? Personally, I definitely think so. I do think that there might have been few meetings that they might have worked together with the Dubai government. Binance also has a partnership with the Museum of the Future, and they plan to release an NFT. So it's going to be one of the coolest NFTs in the world. In case if you do want to find out more information about the NFT, go through the Museum of Future's official Telegram channel, and you will be getting more information as to when the NFT is going to be uploaded. I'm pretty much sure when the whole Dubai Metaverse strategy kicks in, the NFT by the Museum of the Future, which is done in partnership with Binance, will be the focal point. So what is the role of VARA's headquarters, and what will they be overseeing in the Dubai Metaverse strategy? VARA will serve as a primary channel to engage virtual asset service providers across the globe to initiate applications, enable younger licenses to enter the Metaverse, openly share knowledge and experience with consumers and peer regulators to raise awareness and enable safe adoption and drive global interoperability. If you are someone from overseas and are looking to move into UAE, try to look at as many information by VARA. Also, I would strongly recommend look at events taking place at the Dubai World Trade Center. Go to the website that is dwtc.com and try to look for VARA, that is VARA. So VARA is going to act as a focal point to offer licenses and at the same time ensure proper and thorough regulations are in place. And just a few days ago in my podcast, I talked about a company from Singapore, that is Fintonia, that did receive a provisional license from Dubai's VARA. So now we have Binance, we have Crypto.com, we have FTX Exchange, you have Bybit who have got provisional license from VARA, that is World Trade Center, and Kraken has got provisional license from Abu Dhabi. So some real heavy duty players are in the space. This also means that there's going to be a lot of competition. From a customer's point of view, it just means cheaper services but better quality. When the Dubai Metaverse strategy is in place, I'm sure that all of these crypto giants will definitely be participating. So having good relationship, having your products or having your tokens launched with these exchanges will definitely smoothen your transition into Metaverse. So these crypto companies will surely go a long way in making an entry in the Metaverse. I won't go too much into details of VARA because it'll be way too long, but what you need to do is look at VARA, look at Dubai World Trade Center, and look at the partnership between Binance and Wara and World Trade Center. In case if you want to find out more information about Wara, you can go through my LinkedIn profile and look for details that are published on the 3rd or the 4th of May. You pretty much would get 80 to 90% of information that you need. So just a quick tiny recap. On the 3rd of May, Sheikh Hamdan tweeted about the Dubai Metaverse strategy, and Wara will be the one that will be seeing the Dubai Metaverse strategy. And Dubai's Wara is also a government body for the World Trade Center, while Binance cryptocurrency exchange Bybit has received a license, and Binance has a partnership with World Trade Center. They have got the provisional license, and Binance has also signed a memorandum of understanding with the Dubai World Trade Center Authority to outline the vision of accelerating the setup of new industry hub for global virtual assets. I'm really quite keen to see the Metaverse headquarters in the sandbox. So please, in case if you do find any information, or if the name in the sandbox is an Arabic name, please do give me a shout out. Before we move on to the Dubai Metaverse strategy, I'd like to ask you guys a simple question. And our question is about Dubai. How do you think politics could have impacted the whole Dubai Metaverse strategy? In UAE, as we know that there is no politics and there is a ruling party. But what if there was politics involved? Let's say there was a right-wing party and a left-wing party. Do you think this could have delayed the process? Imagine a similar strategy to Dubai Metaverse strategy in USA, for instance. The Democrats would do absolutely anything to shut down the process, and most likely the Republicans would also do the same thing. In the UK, for instance, if the Tories would have suggested a Metaverse strategy, I'm pretty much sure that the Labour Party would have done absolutely anything to shut down the Metaverse strategy or delay the process. The same thing if the Labour Party would have suggested a Metaverse strategy. The Tories or the Conservative Party would do absolutely anything to shut down a Metaverse strategy. In Dubai and in UAE, things are completely different because there is no political parties involved, and the whole notion of the ruling party is to genuinely care for the people and help the people. That's one of the reasons why things get extremely fast. In May, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum announced the strategy, and in little over 2 months, the strategy is absolutely ready to take off. Just a few days ago, in line with the directives of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and the Prime Minister of the UAE and the ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai and the Chairman of the Executive Council of Dubai, officially launched the Dubai Metaverse strategy, and it aims to turn Dubai into one of the world's top metaverse economies, as well as global hub for the metaverse community. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed underscored the importance of consolidating Dubai's status as a hub offering the most advanced ecosystem for the metaverse and a frontrunner in adopting digital solutions globally. So the goal is pretty simple. The goal of the Dubai Metaverse strategy is for Dubai to become the #1 in the region and top 10 cities globally in terms of metaverse economy. So far as blockchain is concerned, Dubai is turning out to be the #1 region. I would even say probably the top 5 cities in the world so far as blockchain and cryptocurrency is concerned. In case of Dubai Metaverse strategy, the goal is to be the #1 in the region and the top 10 cities globally in the terms of metaverse economy. If you are a startup working in metaverse or NFTs and want the best ecosystem, the best infrastructure and the support is available in Dubai, and Dubai is the place to be. As mentioned earlier, some of the top companies such as Binance, Crypto.com, FTX Exchange, Bybit have all set their base in Dubai. As a matter of fact, on my Friday's Metaverse Everything podcast, I talked about how Microsoft launched HoloLens 2. Now, HoloLens is a mixture of augmented reality and mixed reality headset. They have launched the HoloLens 2 only in UAE, and that will play a massive role in the Dubai Metaverse strategy and in ensuring that Dubai does actually become the #1 in the region and the top 10 city in the world in terms of metaverse economy. So in case if you do want to find out more information of the Metaverse HoloLens 2, listen to my podcast that are released on Friday called as Metaverse Everything. Or you can also Google Microsoft's HoloLens 2. And also, what I've been noticing since the last months or so, there have been a lot of partnership, particularly in the local scene. A lot of local series and movies are getting their NFTs launched. Now, I'm pretty much sure that these NFTs will also transition into Metaverse. One of the firms in Dubai, called as Decentralized Investment Group, which has a really posh office in the world's tallest building, that is Burj Khalifa, is also planning to launch NFTs for Hollywood. All of these NFTs will play a massive role in the Metaverse. And having these things done now makes it so much more easier to transition to Metaverse. And few days ago, the media office in Dubai released more information about Dubai Metaverse strategy. The goal of the Dubai Metaverse strategy is to be the number one in the region and top 10 cities in the world. And they plan to attract more than 1,000 companies in the field of blockchain and Metaverse. In case if you are a startup in overseas and want to move to UAE, Dubai is the place to go. What I also tend to do is, in my Metaverse Everything podcast, I cover top 5 Metaverse news from around the world and top 5 Metaverse news from Dubai. In that top 5 Metaverse news from Dubai, you will actually get the list and the names of the companies that are from Dubai. So how easy is that? You can literally go through my LinkedIn profile, read through it, and get connected with them. So you can directly speak to them, build your contacts, and build your networking. The Dubai Metaverse strategy also aims to support more than 40,000 virtual jobs by 2030. This is going to be huge. The impact of this would also be applicable for non-Metaverse related companies and projects. Dubai Metaverse strategy is going to be absolutely massive. And in one of the episodes in the Mackenzie's podcast called At the Gates, they were also talking about, in the near future, will the Metaverse economy be bigger than the real world economy? If that is the case, Dubai might just be the number one city in the world so far as the Metaverse economy is concerned. The other goal of the Dubai Metaverse strategy is to foster innovation and enhance the Metaverse's economic contribution through research and development and collaboration. So a lot of new events, a lot of suggestions, a lot of sandbox will be created in order to promote the Dubai Metaverse. And they also want to support development of Web3 technology and its application to create new governmental work models and growth in vital sectors. So Dubai is definitely taking 10 steps ahead in comparison to other cities. And back when the announcement of the Dubai Metaverse strategy is made, Sheikh Hamdan also tweeted to have a Dubai Metaverse task force. He actually tweeted, "I reviewed the latest Metaverse trends and issued directives to set up a task force to explore future digital economy opportunities. Dubai leads the region in smart services, and we aim to be at the forefront of the global digital sector." He tweeted, I think, 2 weeks after the original tweet. I think the tweet was around the 19th of May. I really am not sure who the members of the Dubai Metaverse Task Force are, but the task force is probably the one who also coordinates and checks for latest technological advancements and business trends in the Metaverse. In case if you have something unique and you want to pitch something, the Dubai Task Force is the place to get connected to your idea. And few days ago, when they officially launched the Dubai Metaverse strategy, they also announced the launch of Dubai Metaverse Assembly. Aim of the Dubai Metaverse Assembly is to position Dubai as one of the best cities in the world by investing in promising economic opportunities, adopting and deploying Metaverse technology, and developing digital infrastructure that supports global transformation and the digital economy. And one thing which I noticed was that Sheikh Hamdan few months ago also launched the Dubai Global Forum. Now, what is Dubai Global Forum? It is pretty simple. They plan to have 50 representative offices for Dubai on 5 continents. And the goal of the 50 representative offices is to globalize Dubai's national companies, attract global investments, and add new markets for global business lines. So it is very high possibility that the 50 representative offices are working in line with Dubai Task Force and Dubai Metaverse Assembly. And it would be really cool to work in one of these 50 representative offices. I'm extremely sure that these representative offices in 5 different continents will be promoting Metaverse and VARA too, that is the Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority. Ever since Facebook has changed its name to Meta, everyone in developing and developing countries are very much aware of Metaverse. So the 50 representative offices in 5 continents will surely be promoting Metaverse and licensing for cryptocurrencies. Absolutely brilliant, well thought of strategy. So the Dubai Metaverse Assembly is organizing a massive event later in the year on the 28th and 29th of September, and the event takes place at the Museum of Future and Emirates Tower. Both of the buildings are extremely nearby, and I think they are connected to a metro station as well. So once you get down at the metro station, you can literally use the metro connection to go into Museum of Future, and I'm not sure if it is also connected to Emirates Tower as well. This particular event that takes place on the 28th and 29th of September will explore how the revolutionary technology can be deployed across vital sectors to create a better future and quality of life for humanity. The overarching theme of this particular event is humanity. So if you guys are participating in this event or are trying to present your idea, make sure that your core focus is humanity, because at the heart of everything, the human element is very critical for the Dubai Metaverse strategy. They plan to host more than 300 global experts, policymakers, thought leaders, and decision makers from more than 40 organizations. I'm hoping that Matthew Ball, one of the OGs of Metaverse, will be at the event. It would be really cool even Mark Zuckerberg is at the event. And the delegates at this event will participate in the session and workshops to take a deep dive into Metaverse, understand its impact on humanity, discuss the potential of humanizing its application, and identify the best ways to leverage opportunities across strategic sectors of countries, governments, and companies. Again, the outreaching theme of the event is focusing on humanity. If you guys are keen to find out more about this event, what I would really recommend you guys to do is follow Museum of the Future on social media. Museum of the Future are extremely active on Instagram. Please tend to follow them. They also have a Telegram channel, so try to follow them on the Telegram channel as well. One thing which I have noticed is all of the events of Museum of the Future and the Emirates Tower are published on Eventbrite. Now go to eventsbrite.com and just type in Dubai Futures Foundation or Museum of the Futures. All of these events do fall under Dubai Futures Foundation. What you can do alternatively is Monday to Thursdays, we cover top news and information from all around the world and 2 news and information from Dubai, UAE, and Middle East. So you can also listen to my podcast Monday to Thursdays, where I cover everything that's happening in and around Dubai, UAE, and Middle East. And on every Fridays, I have Metaverse Everything podcast, where I cover top 5 news from all around the world and top 5 Metaverse news, particularly from Dubai. In case if you do want to get more information, you're more than happy to drop me an email at info@blockchaindxb.com. Once again, the emphasis, if you're building anything on the Metaverse, is to focus on humanity. And human element is so critical. As a matter of fact, earlier in the month of March, the Dubai municipality at the World Government Summit, they did announce that they are entering the Metaverse and will create a virtual city in the Metaverse. And the name of the project is One Human Reality. And it was announced that One Human Reality will be Dubai's presence in the emerging Metaverse, an augmented world where avatars of ourselves can interact online. So the name of the project is One Human Reality. It will include computer-generated environments to combine elements of social media, augmented reality, virtual reality, video games, cryptocurrencies, and other technologies. Now, in case if you do want to get more information, I would really urge you to follow the Dubai Municipality Director General, that is Dawood Al-Hajri. So you can follow it on Twitter, or you can follow it via Dubai Futures Foundation as well. So the One Human Reality is going to be the meeting point or integration between 2 worlds, the Metaverse and the world we currently live in together. Dawood Al-Hajri, who's the Dubai Municipality Director General, has actually said that One Human Reality is the meeting point or integration between 2 worlds, the Metaverse and the world we are currently living in together. The Metaverse today has become closer to reality than we could imagine. So having human element is so important and critical, and the same theme is carried on by the Dubai Metaverse Assembly. So again guys, if you're a startup, make sure that you have the human element embedded into your project. Another area is to have sustainability. Try to explain how getting your projects onto Metaverse helps with sustainability. Two examples that I can literally think at the back of my head is of Lockheed Martin, the military giant who creates equipments for the US government. They have invested heavily in Metaverse and in training employees in the Metaverse. Not only are they saving cost, but their training time is reduced by 4 weeks. BMW, they have been investing a lot in training in the Metaverse rather than doing it in the physical world. So the whole idea of the one human reality in the Metaverse will ensure that residents could be joined by friends in other parts of the world in the form of avatars on a virtual walk through a city park. Similarly, simulated time travel to historic moments or immersive tours of landmark destinations may be other applications. And guys, if you've been to Dubai, one of the most iconic and beautiful places in Dubai is an area called Al Seef. Personally, I would really like to work with a Metaverse project that is trying to replicate Al Seef. It is a very small place, a very unique place. It is the heritage of Dubai. It is where His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and the ruler of Dubai, grew up. And he does have a very strong emotional connection with that area. So if you are a tourist in Dubai and you're listening to this podcast, please make sure that you attend Al Seef. If you are a Metaverse startup, the number one place what I personally would recommend you to build is a replication of Al Seef. It has a lot of emotional connection, and it is about the Dubai heritage, and it is about Dubai culture. I would really recommend you guys to go ahead and check that place out. It is, if not one of the most beautiful places visited by the tourists in Dubai. It is kind of similar to Souk Madinat in a way, but it is much more ancient and raw and classic. So the announcement of the Dubai Metaverse Assembly follows the launch of the Dubai Metaverse strategy. And as I said before, it aims to be one of the best cities in the world by investing in promising economic opportunities, adopting and deploying Metaverse technology, and developing digital infrastructure that supports global transformation and the digital economy. At macro level, it is focusing on two things. It is a global platform for absolutely anyone to get involved, and they want to have a unique experience. And they're also focusing on three things at the event. The goal is to educate, inspire, and contribute. Now, so far as education is concerned, they plan to have more than 10 in-depth sessions. And I'm pretty much sure they're going to be having these sessions for basic and beginner level, for advanced level, and they might be having some sessions purely technical for developers as well. In order to inspire people, they're going to be having use cases for tourism, logistics, real estate, education, and healthcare. And Microsoft's HoloLens, which I talked about earlier that they are launching, they are catered for businesses such as manufacturing, construction, healthcare, retail, and education. If you are a startup, let's say, and working in manufacturing, construction, healthcare, retail, and education, Microsoft HoloLens is the place to go to further your Metaverse journey. And if you are someone, let's say, working in the education, healthcare, logistics sector, the Dubai Metaverse Assemblies event that is taking place on the 28th and 29th of September is a must place to go. And also another area so far as real estate is concerned is having the whole mansion, a virtual mansion. And Real Estate Denmark Group is investing $100 million to build digital cities in the Metaverse. If you are someone who has a lot of experience in NFTs, the best place I would recommend you to do is get in contact with Denmark Group. They have a lab called as D Lab, which is managed by Ali Sajwani, who's the CEO of D Lab. Remember, they are investing $100 million to build digital cities in the Metaverse. All these things will play an absolute massive role in the Dubai Metaverse strategy. The whole idea is to contribute and foresight and use case reviews. So the event is going to be absolutely fantastic. Would be absolutely great to attend the session and know the direction of Dubai and UAE, in which direction they are heading in. Another event which I think could be linked to the Dubai Metaverse strategy is in the month of May, Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed also announced inaugural Dubai Future Forum. And the whole idea is to explore, anticipate, and shape humanity's future. Now, there is another event taking place on the 10th and the 11th of October, and it is called as Dubai Future Forum, and it is taking place once again at the Museum of the Future, where there are going to be 400 futurists, thought leaders, and specialists, along with 15 global organizations that will converge on Dubai for the first Dubai Future Forum. And I'm extremely sure that Metaverse will be the focal point and the center of the talk. There will be over 30 sessions at the two-day event at the Dubai Future Museum that they will discuss how the world can work together to shape humanity's future. The forum will focus on exploring and shaping the future by discussing the changes that matter to our daily lives, investing in opportunities, and preparing the world for potential risks. It will be a global platform, a platform to exchange experiences and ideas in designing the future and enhancing the quality of life in societies. It will also enhance cooperation between governments, institutions, and individuals, and help establish effective global partnership to create future opportunities that align with global changes and help find solutions to current and future challenges by anticipating upcoming disruptive changes in the future of many vital sectors. I'm extremely sure that top companies from all around the world will be attending it. Metaverse and sustainability will be the core topic of the area. And more importantly, having a human element would be absolutely critical. And once again, guys, in case you do want to keep in touch with what is going on, follow Dubai Futures Foundation on Twitter, on Instagram, follow Museum of the Future, and follow Crypto and Coffee at 8 as I will be updating information as and when I get any information. Another brilliant event which takes place, Future Innovation Summit, and they are going to be having a third session towards the end of this year. I'm not sure about the exact date. They have 4 themes. One of the theme is Metaverse. So in the next couple of days or weeks, check out the Metaverse Everything podcast. I'm very much sure I'm going to be talking about the Future Innovation Summit. They had the first session in October of last year, and somewhere around in the month of May, they had the second session. And in the third session, they're definitely going to be talking about Metaverse, and they're going to be talking about sustainability as well. So that's all for today, guys. So what we have done essentially in today's topic, we talked about the Dubai Metaverse strategy, how it started to form, what was the tweet, the follow-up tweets. We also talked about Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority. We briefly talked about Binance's role and the memorandum of understanding that they have signed with the Dubai World Trade Center. And if you are a cryptocurrency startup, a blockchain startup, or DeFi or NFT startup, it would make sense to have a brilliant relationship with Binance. It just makes the transition into Metaverse and be part of the Dubai Metaverse strategy. Then we also talked about the Dubai Task Force, how they are in charge of overseeing what the current changes are taking place, and the Dubai Metaverse Assembly that they also plan to have an event on the 28th and 29th of September. And we also talked about the Dubai Futures Forum that's going to take place on the 10th and 11th of October. So in case if you're planning to attend the event, let's say for the Metaverse Assembly, you make sure to extend your leaves and may as well attend the event on the 10th and 11th of October, because there's going to be 400 futurists, thought leaders, and 15 global organizations that will be at that event. And once again, guys, if you do want to find out more information, try to follow Dubai Futures Foundation, Museum of the Future, Wara, World Trade Center, and Crypto and Coffee at 8. If you guys do want to connect or need any information, please feel free to drop me an email to info@blockchaindxb.com. You can also check out my website, that is www.blockchaindxb.com. And I also have another website called area2071.com, which is going to focus everything about Metaverse. So if you guys do have any feedback or suggestions or want to partner up, more than welcome to drop me an email. Thanks so much for listening, guys, and hopefully the Dubai Metaverse strategy is something that makes Dubai the #1 city in the world in the Metaverse. Thanks so much for listening and have a great one. Bye-bye.